Hi, my name is Susan Hill, and I want to welcome you to Intro to College Writing, the summer version, online version. Be your instructor for the next 8 weeks. I'm looking forward to our experience together. In this particular video, I just want to introduce myself to you, tell you a little bit about myself, and what you can expect from the course. To begin with, I am originally from Locust Grove, Oklahoma, up in the northeastern corner of the state. That's where I was born and raised. Went off to school at Northeastern State University in Tahlequah to earn my bachelor's degree in communications. But the most important thing that happened there was that I met the love of my life, Bentley Hill. He's a Howe boy, and we fell in love, got married, and ran off to the island of Oahu, where we spent our first year of marriage working with college students at the University of Hawaii. After being there for a year, we decided that we loved the college campus. It's where we wanted to spend the rest of our lives and our careers. So we came back to Fort Worth, Texas, and enrolled at Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary and pursued our master's degrees there. I earned my degree in religious studies with an emphasis in communications, while my husband earned his in student work. And so we began our careers at Oklahoma State University in Okmulgee, where I served as the Director of Admissions and High School and College Relations, and Bentley served as the Director for Baptist Collegiate Ministries. We spent 5 years of our lives in Okmulgee, had a great time. And then we had the opportunity to move back to Leflore County, which, again, that was home for Bentley. And so we packed up our two small children and headed this direction, made our home over by Fanshawe. And our kids are grown. My daughter is just given us our first grandbaby. She and her husband live over at Monroe and just provided us with Gemma Kate, who is a delight in our life. Our son just recently graduated from East Central University in Ada with a bachelor's degree in accounting and now is pursuing his master's in accounting. So that's a little bit about our family. We've been here now for, probably 20 years, and I've been working at Carl Albert for about 10 of those. I truly enjoy working for Carl Albert. This particular class should be a lot of fun to teach. I'll be honest with you, this is the first time that I have taught it online. I've been teaching it on campus for 10 years now, but this is the first time online. So it will be a challenge for me to see if I can communicate to you clearly via videos and through emails all that I want to teach you about the English language. So the class itself online is set up in 10 modules, and I'll coach you through a few of those in just a second. The purpose is basically to have you writing great essays to help you be more comfortable with the English language and to feel comfortable in your writing so that you can survive Comp 1, maybe not just survive, but actually thrive in Comp 1 and Comp 2. So hopefully what we're learning in Intro to Writing will complement what you are learning and what you're doing in Comp 1 and Comp 2. Again, we have 10 modules that we'll be working through in 8 weeks. So you can see very quickly by doing the math that there will be a couple of weeks when we have to double up and do 2 modules in a couple of those weeks. But we'll start off with words. We'll just learn to identify subjects and verbs because that's very important as we move into the next portion of our class, which will be on sentences. We can't determine if we have a full sentence until we know what a subject and a verb is. So we'll start off with words, go to sentences, then move into paragraphs. I'll have you writing about 4 different paragraphs in different rhetorical modes, and I'll explain what that means. And then by the end of our class, I'll have you writing at least 2 essays to make sure that you feel comfortable with organizing a 5-paragraph essay. So that gives you kind of an overview of the class itself. Now, as far as the assignments, you're going to find that all of the due dates have been set for Tuesdays by noon. So just make a mental note right now that every Tuesday by noon you have something due. Hopefully that will give you the weekend to work on it. If you had a busy weekend, then you might work on it Monday, but by Tuesday noon you need to have a module finished. And again, 2 weeks you'll have 2 modules finished during those weeks. When you first go into, like when you come out of this video and you begin to look at that welcome page, I want you to go ahead and look through the information that's given to you there. You'll find announcements, and this is where I will try to shoot you an announcement, a class announcement about once a week or every 2 weeks, just to touch base with you and kind of give you an idea of how we're progressing as a class. And under that, you also find instructor information, how to contact me. The best way to contact me is through my Carl Albert email at shill@carlalbert.edu. Please do not email me through the course email. I do not check that email. The one that I check on a daily basis is shill@carlalbert.edu. You will also find on this page a statement about ADA, American Disabilities Act, which allows us as an institution to provide you with special services if you have some kind of documented disability. And then the last item that I have for you on this particular page is the course syllabus. And your very first assignment will be related to that course syllabus. So just know it's also on this front page, this welcome page, if you should need to refer to it here. So what are we going to do after you stop this video? Well, I'd like for you to very quickly look over the items we just talked about on the welcome page. And then the next thing that you want to do is go to the left-hand corner and click on Start Working ! That's your magic button. Okay, you're going to always go back to that. That's the go-to button. When you click on that, it will take you into a page that will display the 10 modules. Okay, so always go Start Working! Once you click on that and you see the modules before you, then you're welcome to go ahead and click on Module 1. I have the first 2 modules up for you. They're ready to go because, again, our deadline, our due dates for those will be on Tuesday, June the 5th by noon. So I have those first 2 modules up. Go ahead, click in Module 1 and begin to work through it. Always go in sequential order. Do one before moving on. Okay, don't get the assignments out of order. It might seem like craziness to you. So go in order of the assignments. You'll always see, when you click on the module itself, you'll always see a table of contents on the left-hand side, and that will be your guide in knowing how many assignments you have to complete in a particular module. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to let you know. I think you're set and ready to go. Again, modules 1 and 2 are available to you now. I'll continue to work. I want to provide some more videos for you. So I'm working on modules 3 and 4 right now, but I hope to hook those up in just a few days. I just wish you the very best in this class. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to shoot me an email and I will get back with you just as quickly as I can. Thank you, and we'll look forward to doing class together.